Purple workbook, we're back at it. All right, we're going to crack it open. Purple workbook. We're looking for 441. 441, it should say capital letters at the top. It's right next to the one we just did. Boom. If you're with us earlier. Here we go. 441 capital letters. Little refresher. Here's our directions. If a sentence has capitalization mistakes, write correctly the words that should have capital letters. If a sentence has no capitalization mistakes, write C for correct. All right, we got this. Number 1. In May of 2005, my family flew to Paris, France. Okay, I see one capitalization error in here, you guys. Anybody find it? It should be who? May. May is a month of the year, and we always capitalize the months of the year. So we're going to do capital M, A, and Y. May, that's it for this part. Capital M for May, right? Paris, France is good. And that's it. All right, number 2. On Tuesday, I visited the Eiffel Tower. I see one capitalization error. Anybody say it? Day of the week, day of the week, day of the week. Tuesday. Tuesday should be capitalized. It names the day of the week. So we're going to go capital T, U, E, S, D, A, Y. Tuesday. All right, here we go. Number 3. The Eiffel Tower was designed by, let me try that word, Alexandre Gustave Eiffel. Alexandre Gustave Eiffel. The Eiffel Tower was designed by Alexander Gustave Eiffel. What do you guys think? Everything is correct because this is a person's name, and this person's name is all capitalized, so that's good to go. Eiffel Tower is a monument, and that's also capitalized, so that's good to go. So for number 3, we're going to do a C for correcto. Number 4, the frame of the Statue of Liberty in New York was also designed by Mr. Eiffel. Okay, I see 2 capitalization errors. The frame of the Statue of Liberty in New York was also designed by Mr. Eiffel. I see New York, and I see Mr. Eiffel. So New York names a state, so states are capitalized. And the Mr. in Mr. Eiffel should also be capitalized because it names a person. All right, so we're going to do New York. So capital N, capital Y for New York. Everybody got New York. We'll do a little comma, separate, and then we'll do a capital M for Mr. Mr. And then we got capital E, right, for Eiffel. We'll finish that out. Eiffel. Okay, here we go. Number 5. Next September, Mrs. Austin will take us to see the Statue of Liberty. I see 2 mistakes, you guys. Did you guys find them? I see a month of the year. September needs a capital S. September. And just like in the Mr. Eiffel case, Mrs. needs a capital letter. Mrs. Austin, right? So Mrs. We'll do a comma there. Capital M for Mrs. And then capital A for Austin as well, right? All right, we got that. We got Mrs. Austin and September. Okay, the next part's different. Write the sentences. Use capital letters correctly. All right, so we have to write the sentences out, you guys. Here we go. On Independence Day, Mom called Philadelphia. All right, so it looks like Independence Day names a holiday. So we're going to do capital I, capital D, but we have to write the sentence, so don't get ahead of me. Notice Mom is capitalized in this case because they're using Mom as a name this time. Mom called Philadelphia. It doesn't say her mom, his mom, Bobby's mom, right? It's being used as a name. Mom called. This is why it's capitalized. All right, so here we go. Capital. I'm gonna start way over here because I always run out of room. On, and I gotta write small. Capital I, Independence, capital D for day, right? Independence Day. I'm going to round the room again. I know it. Comma. Mom. Oh, I'm going to round the room. Capital M for mom. There's no way I'm going to put Philadelphia on this line right now. Mom called. All right, Philadelphia, capital P, and good luck to everybody to squeeze this on the line. Phil, Del, Fia. Look at that, I did it. Woo, gold star to me. All right, there it is. All right, moving on. 7. On Martin Luther King Jr. Day in January, we went to the Washington Monument. Okay, I see 2 things that need capitals. So again, we have a holiday. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is a holiday. That needs to be capitalized. And January names a month of the year, also a capital letter there. All right, so here we go. Good. Fortunately, they gave us 2 lines for this one. On, capital M for Martin. Capital L for Luther. Everybody good so far? Capital K for King. Junior. Day. In January. So we need a capital for January. I'm going to put January down here, you guys. We went to the Washington Monument. Washington Monument is actually fine. It's a monument, and it's already capitalized for us. We went. Washington Monument. Ran a room, you guys. All right. Here we go. Number 8. Mr. and Mrs. Pines drove to Plymouth, Massachusetts for Thanksgiving. Okay, so Mr. and Mrs. Pines all needs a capital. So we're going to do capital M, Mr. and capital M for Mrs. Pines is her last name, so that needs a capital P. Drove to. Plymouth. Plymouth, Massachusetts, both need capital letters. Names a place. Plymouth, Massachusetts, capital M. Alright, Massachusetts for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving name's a holiday, or Thanksgiving is a holiday, so that's capital T. Thanksgiving. Capital T on that one. Alright, number 9. Dad stopped at Mount Rushmore last Memorial Day. The only thing I see in here, you guys, is Memorial Day. It needs a capital letters because it's a holiday. So capital D for Dad. Dad stopped at Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, capital M, Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore. Last Memorial Day. Memorial Day is capitalized, you guys. It's a holiday. Memorial Day. All right. So, capital D for Dad. It starts a sentence. And it's his name. Dad stopped at Mount Rushmore. Capital M Mount. Capital R Rushmore. Last. Capital M Memorial. Capital D for Day. All right, last one. On President's Day in February, Sam visited the Lincoln Memorial. All right, so we're going to go President's Day. It's a holiday, so capital P, capital D. February names a month, capital F, and we're good to go. So capital O on, capital P for presidents, presidents, apostrophe after the S, capital D for day. In February, capital F for February. All right, February. Okay. Sam. All right, hang on. On President's Day in February, comma, Sam visited the Lincoln Memorial. I'm out of room, so I'm going to write down here, you guys. Capital L for Lincoln. And then capital M for memorial. Another monument. All right, you guys. I'm going to ask you one question about this page. Capital letters.